The partnership creates a public-private ecosystem, finances infrastructure, boosts trade, improves market access, and facilitates policy alignment to build prosperous, interconnected regions. The importance of collaboration between private sector and the regional blocs. COMESA is one of Kenya's key markets and a significant source of raw materials. Overall, Africa accounts about 42% of Kenya's export market. COMESA makes up 11% of this, behind the East African community, which makes up 30%, and the rest of Africa at just 1%. It's worth noting that all EAC members, except one, are also members of COMESA, making both regional blocs vital to Kenya's economy. This highlights the need for us to strengthen our ability to source goods from within COMESA. By increasing the current 11% sourcing from African markets, we can significantly boost intra-COMESA trade. Looking ahead, the TFTA, which unites the EAC, COMESA, and SADC, are expected to play a crucial role in addressing the challenges of overlapping memberships, while also expanding the opportunities of Kenya and other COMESA members to benefit more from regional integration. Manufacturing is central to economic transformation across COMESA members. Here in Kenya, the sector contributes to employment, value addition, and regional exports. At CAM, we strongly believe that industrialization is the engine for inclusive growth, and we are committed to deepening our role and driving sustainable, competitive manufacturing across the region. This is why we actively participate in regional and international engagements such as these, and it presents us with a unique opportunity to engage other countries and businesses and develop strategies to leverage shared markets, harmonize policies, and collective industrial strategies. Our participation is driven by Kenya's position as a manufacturing hub in the region and a key player in COMESA. However, there still lies immense potential within the region, which boasts a population of 560 million people and 780 billion in GDP, that's in dollars. This includes EAC's population and GDP. Intra-COMESA trade is still low. It currently stands at 14%. Regrettably, we are trading more with non-COMESA countries than we are within ourselves. It is imperative for us to leverage opportunities to develop regional value chains in both manufacturing and in agro-processing. Additionally, there is a high concentration of similar product lines across COMESA region, predominantly at the finished state level. Herein lies the opportunities to create diversity through backward and forward integration that enables us not only to trade in raw and finished materials, but also in intermediary products. We also have an opportunity to tap into the emerging industries, including renewable energy technology, circular economy, and digital manufacturing. Fortunately, COMESA has been a seamless trading bloc for Kenyan manufacturers with minimal market access challenges. Nevertheless, we still face some bottlenecks which hamper the growth of intra-COMESA trade, which can be resolved by taking deliberate measures to reduce the cost of doing business while enhancing the ease of doing business. A resolution of persistent trade barriers. Even though COMESA has a small number of non-trade barriers, the existing ones, such as those touching on edible oils and dairy, have taken over 10 years to resolve. Colleagues, and I think this is an important emerging issue, we are increasingly seeing new barriers to trade through introduction of domestic taxes and levies, particularly excise duties on intermediary and raw materials. In some cases, these taxes are even being applied to imports from within our own COMESA region. While such measures may be driven by well-intentioned local policy objectives, they distort regional markets, go against the spirit of the free trade area, they disrupt supply chains, raise production costs, and discourage cross-border trade and investment. Ultimately, they weaken the very integration we have all worked so hard to achieve. If left unchecked, these protectionist actions could invite retaliation and undo years of progress. And if carried forward into new frameworks, such as the tripartite TFTA and the AFCFTA, they will stall progress and prevent these agreements from achieving their goals of a truly unified African market. I urge all member states to align their domestic tax policies with our regional commitments and to exclude such measures from future trade frameworks. Let us preserve the integrity of COMESA and ensure our free trade areas remain truly free.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, since our establishment, the COMESA Business Council has served as an institutional voice of the private sector with our common market. Over 16 years of operations, we have fulfilled Article 18 of the COMESA Treaty, creating a vital forum where policy meets practice and regional aspirations are tested against business imperatives. This annual business forum has evolved into the premier platform for public-private dialogue in the COMESA region and beyond. Today, we bring together over 1,000 participants representing the full spectrum of our regional economy, from multinational corporations to micro enterprises, from traditional sectors to digital pioneers. I wish here to thank our partners and sponsors for making this possible. We will continue to rely on your support to fulfill our mandate. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, reflecting on the 17th COMESA Business Forum held in Bujumbura, we must acknowledge both achievements as well as shortcomings. This honesty or openness is the foundation of effective action. This past year has witnessed significant progress in digital trade facilitation. The launch of the electronic certificate of origin system in Eswatini, Malawi, and Zambia represents a breakthrough. This system enables businesses to obtain certificates in hours rather than days or weeks, directly enhancing competitiveness. Financial innovation. Through CBC's partnership with High People Foundation, we hosted the Women in FinTech Hackathon and 40-day FinTech initiative across Zambia and Malawi. Over 150 women-led teams participated, showcasing innovations, redefining financial inclusion, and democratizing access to capital. Capacity building. With EU technical assistance facility and World Customs Organization support, we delivered an AFCFTA and rules of origin training across all 8 Francophone member states, reaching over 300 officials and business leaders. Our training of trainers program ensures sustainable capacity building. Sectoral progress. Our tourism, travel, and retail duty-free work group actively enhanced regional collaboration and service quality. Our manufacturer work groups continues advocating for reduced non-tariff barriers and improved industrial competitiveness. Our newly created innovation and technology work groups is exploring new technological breakthroughs that can reduce trading costs in the COMESA region, facilitate trade, increase connectivity, and address some of the challenges that the region faces and has faced for many years past. However, we must confront reality. that 3.6% decline in intra-COMESA trade in 2024 from 14.2 billion to 13.7 billion represents lost opportunities. Behind these statistics are real entrepreneurs struggling to access finance, farmers and manufacturers unable to compete due to infrastructure constraints,